Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is Zach, and you're watching The Hay Farm. Today, we're back at siding. This is actually a couple weekends ago. I'm getting a little behind on editing the footage together here, but hoping to make a little bit of a push. Anyway, working on what I'll call the right side of the house when you're looking at it from the front. And I'm tall enough now that my ladders in like an A-frame setting don't really work. But based on the extension ladders, I can't really get my walk plank at a good elevation. So as you can see, I'm really kind of struggling there to get those rows of siding up. And then from there, I work up the side of the window, and that makes life so much easier that it's short little pieces that I can easily handle on my own. The 12-foot pieces, especially cutting out around the window, get a little squirrely when it's just me doing it. So it's been about a week since we drained the well in that spring house and put the submersible in it. And last weekend it took probably 6 hours to get the well drained. And then I've run it a couple times each night, mostly because like Monday night I think we had rain, and then Wednesday we had snow and rain. So we've gotten a lot of water in here, and it's done something, I think, but it's maybe not as much as I was hoping. Let me flip this around and show you guys. Now, one thing I did do was I did backwash the pond yesterday, but you can still see like there's standing water, and by pond I mean my really redneck swimming pool that has all our koi fish in, because I didn't have time to actually make a pond. But you can see them wintering down there. Anyway, I did backwash that, but this is still quite swampy. I mean, I do think it definitely helped some, and there has been water that is consistently draining into this thing, but I was, if I'm being honest, hoping for a little more of the squish and slop drained out than that. But I'm going to keep running it and checking it, and hopefully if we continue to keep it down with the pump between with the groundwater pressure, then I'll open up some drainage pathways into there, because my thought is it hasn't been used in absolutely ages, and so it's a little bit slow to let seepage in there. But again, if I have enough groundwater and pressure behind it and I keep that empty, I'm hoping that'll promote getting some actual like drainage channels opened up into it and getting a little more seepage in. So let me see if I have a flashlight out here and we'll go check it. So I only have my pen light on me and the flash of the camera, but I mean, there's the well. You can see we got some water back over that pump. It's been a day or two since I've run it, and you can see that the edges are definitely wet. We do have some seepage coming in. It's just maybe not as much as I thought there would be. And just like that, we're back to more siding. Hope you guys enjoyed that little update on the drainage of the yard, or attempt to drain it. Here's how I'm attempting to cut the siding. This is what I found easiest, and it's running a fine-tooth blade on my chop saw and pulling it in reverse. Seems to do really well, gives me square cuts, and I'm not having trouble breaking them. Here you can see that I needed to get Kristen out of the house and on the ladder for a second, because I just could not handle and get this 12-foot piece around the window with it being cut. It was just way too flimsy. So appreciate the help, honey. Glad I got you on camera. From there, we jump right back into throwing siding up between the windows. And you'll see that I broke out I think it's the 6-foot level, just to make sure that I'm keeping everything even and level, I guess, as I'm putting those up. It's a little tricky in between the windows on those short runs to make sure that I'm, pulling everything up evenly and getting everything locked in the same manner that I'm not going to get off by the time I get above the window again and try and connect either side with a 12-foot piece. So you'll see me try and measure down to the starter row here as well. Just, again, trying to verify that I'm even on each side of the window, because visually it definitely looks off. And that's apparently everything that I got done that weekend. I really thought I got more siding on the house, but that's actually, it's probably been like 3, maybe 4 weeks since I filmed that and did that, and still the same amount of siding. I switched my focus a little bit. It got cold again to inside house projects. So I have some of those coming up. And now it's the beginning of March and we're switching gears again to everything that needs to happen this spring to keep the farm up and running. We have chickens coming home. I need to get the chicken coop in place and the pen built. We have a lot of fox around, so you'll see that coming. I have to take down trees before I do that, which I haven't touched a chainsaw in a while, so I'm really excited about that. But anyway, I appreciate everyone who's watching. If you could give me a thumbs up, subscribe, that way you can see the videos as they come out on YouTube. And until next time, have a great day.